Iba't iba ang klase ng pag-ibig. Mayroong pagmamahal sa pagitan ng magulang at anak. Pagmamahal sa kabiyak. At pagmamahal sa bansa. Pero naniniwala ka ba na mayroong pagmamahalan sa pagitan ng dalawang sangay ng siyensya? Sa dami ng sangay ng siyensya, maaari kayang ilan dito ay magsama? Ano kaya ang maaaring mabuo sa pagitan ng pagmamahalan ng dalawang siyentipiko sa kanilang tungkulin at trabaho? Yan ang ating tatalakayin ngayong araw mula sa mga certified expert at balik scientist ng ating bansa. Dito yan sa ExperTalk.
Ang nuclear is really very good.
Nakasanay na
Medyo manood ko na nga.
Hindi matatawaran ang dedikasyong inilalaan ng ating mga siyentipiko sa kanilang trabaho at bilang mga balik scientist, sila ay nagpakadalubhasa sa larangang kanilang pinili upang makatulong sa ating bansa. Kaya naman, atin pa silang mas kilalanin.
Good morning everyone. Ako po si Dr. Junel Saludes, isang professor of chemistry from University of San Agustin in Iloilo City.
My name is Doralyn Delisay. I am the founding director of the Center for Chemical Biology and Biotechnology of the University of San Agustin.
Nagtapos ng Masters in Biology si Dr. Doralyn sa University of the Philippines, Visayas at ang kanyang PhD sa Microbiology and Immunology sa University of South Wales sa Sydney, Australia. Samantala, nagtapos naman ng Masters in Natural Products Chemistry sa University of Santo Tomas at PhD in Organic Chemistry sa University of California si Dr. Saludes.
I also serve as research mentors, or sometimes what we call as thesis or dissertation advisors of different students. Merong major is chemistry, yung iba pharmacy, yung iba medical technology, and in fact, I cross the discipline all the way to biology as long as the projects involve investigation of natural products, which is one of the areas of expertise that I have been trained on. Thesis advising actually involves not just doing experiments. It also involves the development of the student advisee in a holistic manner. It's not just about science. It's about transforming the student into an independent investigator. For example, when I train the students, I essentially handhold the student in performing the experiments and interpreting the data generated by the experiment. But at the end of the day, it's not about generating the best or earth-shaking results. It's about enabling the student to become an independent person and learning from that experience.
Dahil sa mga kontribusyon at pag-aaral na ginawa ni Dr. Junel Saludes, taong 2020 nang matanggap niya ang prestihiyosong Gregorio Zara Award for Basic Research mula sa Philippine Association for the Advancement of Science and Technology of PhilEst. Ito ang parangal na inilunsad ng pamilya ng national scientist na si Gregorio Y. Zara, kasama ang PhilEst na iginagawad sa mga siyentipikong naghandog ng mga bagong kaalaman sa larangan ng siyensya.
The news about the Gregorio Zara Award came as a surprise. I have heard about this award since I was, I think, in my graduate training at UST, where I took my MS in Chemistry degree. And that award recognized my track record in two areas actually. One is on natural products discovery, which is related to the discovery of potential drugs from natural resources in the Philippines, both in terrestrial plants as well as in marine sources. Some of these terrestrial plants that I have worked on include Morinda citrifolia, or commonly called as noni, which became popular in the early 2000s, if you remember noni juice in the news, as well as my current activities in the development of functional foods such as turmeric and pineapples and tawa-tawa.
Sa kabilang banda, bilang eksperto sa pharmacy at microbiology, inilaan ni Dr. Doralyn Dalisay ang kanyang kaalaman sa pagdiskubre ng mga bagong gamot na maaaring magamit sa cancer at iba pang viral diseases. Sa katunayan, siya lang naman ang director ng Center for Chemical Biology and Biotechnology o C2B2 sa University of San Agustin. Ito ay ang laboratorio na nagsasagawa ng pag-aaral tungkol sa natural products drug discovery sa bansa.
Okay. Yung inspiration na dito sa C2B2 really drives yung story ng erythromycin. Way back in 1950s, yung golden era ng antibiotics, doon nagsimula yung bioprospecting ng mga pharmaceutical companies. These are big pharmacies looking for drugs in the natural resources. At doon tinatawag nilang nag-hunt sila ng mga drugs. And one of those area or isang sample na kinunan ng blockbuster drug na erythromycin is galing sa Iloilo. And is where they were able to find that very talented microorganism that produces this erythromycin na tinatawag nating na ngayon ay ginagamit ng lahat for infections. And from that really inspired me to bring back the story of erythromycin. This time, not to be shared the resources with other pharma companies, but it will be more on the investigation ng mga Filipino scientists using our natural resources that the community, the Filipinos, will be able to use it in the long run as an antibiotic agent.
Sa kasalukuyan, nakabangko sa C2B2 ang mahigit 3,000 marine sediment samples na kinolekta ng team ni Dr. Dalisay sa iba't ibang sulok ng Pilipinas. Kaya naman, tinagurian itong Biobank for Drug Discovery Research sa bansa.
When we created this microbial biobank na tinatawag natin for drug discovery, it all started in 2017. So when our group decided, sabi ko kasi I have this idea na yung ating buhangin sa ilalim ng dagat ng Pilipinas, hindi yan masyado ine-explore on the science side. So perhaps makakuha tayo doon ng mga unique na microorganism na magiging source nitong mga antibiotics tulad ng erythromycin. Dahil yung erythromycin galing yan sa soil, sa bukid or like terrestrial. But ngayon, dahil gusto kong mag-innovate, instead na sa land-based, sa marine-based. The reason why, bakit sa marine-based is because yung environment kasi sa marine is very dynamic, unlike sa terrestrial na dyan lang they are provided with good substantial nutrients, but sa marine hindi. Sa marine there's limitation for food, limitation for oxygen, limitation for light. So ano yung kakaibahan niyan is because of this stressor that they have in their system, they are able to come up with a genome. Kumbaga merong genome transfer or tinatawag natin na horizontal gene transfer from one organism to another that they can use to produce these microorganisms. So with that idea, in 2017, pumunta kami sa iba't ibang sulok ng Pilipinas, from Batanes, Luzon, buong Visayas, Western, Eastern, and Western Visayas, Central Visayas, and also sa Mindanao.
Dahil sa dami ng pag-aaral at busy schedule ng isang sayentipiko, madalas silang inilalarawan na laging nagkukulong sa kanilang mga laboratorio, laging nakasuot ng kanilang laboratory gown at bihirang lumabas upang makihalubilo. Ano kaya ang masasabi ng ating mga eksperto tungkol dito?
That's a very good question. Kasi ang common portrayal ng mga scientists is yung naka-lab gown, serious, nag-experiment. But isipin niyo naman na ang mga scientists are totoong tao din. We live our lives that are separate from what we do.
People think that scientists, we are humans, no? Human, tao kami. So we still have that social connection. So we go for cup of coffee with friends, we go for party, we go for outing.
At speaking of social life, paano nga ba ma-in love ang isang scientist?
Siyempre, kagaya nyo rin, Meron din kaming puso at isip. Nararamdaman din namin ang pag-ibig.
Nai-in-love ang isang scientist sa kapwa-tao kung yung taong yung nakikita niya will have the same goals, the same values as you have, and the same mission kung anong gusto nyo gusto nyo ma-achieve, and also support, no? Very important yan.
Mga sayentipikong inilaan ang kanilang kasanayan at kaalaman sa larangan ng agham at teknolohiya at bayaning maituturing dahil sa panahon na iginugugol nila para sa propesyong kanilang sinumpaan. Isang chemist at isang biologist, pagsasamang siguradong magbubunga ng mga bagong kaalaman para sa ikauunlad ng ating bansa.
Dr. Dorel Dalisa and I had several projects that we jointly implemented. But among these, the most memorable and, should I say, milestone is the Tuklas Lunas Development Center project.
Kasi dito talaga is the collaboration, no, ng chemistry at saka biology. Yung problem ng biology will not be solved in its entirety kung hindi papasok si chemistry. That's why dalawang field yung kailangan para magbunga ng isang produkto na magiging tuklas or drug discovery na tinatawag. Kaya 1 + 1 is equals to 2, putting and creating a product that will be for the community.
Ang Tuklas Lunas Research and Development Program ay programa ng Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Council for Health, Research and Development o DOST-PCHRD na layuning makadiskubre ng mga bagong gamot o lunas. Sa kasalukuyan, mayroong 29 na Tuklas Lunas Center sa bansa at isa na rito ang University of San Agustin.
And the complementary expertise came about because, as I mentioned earlier on, I'm trained as a chemist, which means I study and identify molecules, or what we call as sometimes potential drugs, and identify this up to the structure of these compounds. However, this discovery is meaningless if it is not complemented by an expertise in biology.
Kaya dun pumasok yung collaboration and close interaction ng C2B2 at saka C and D3.
Ang C2B2 o Center for Chemical Biology and Biotechnology ay ang laboratoryong pinangungunahan ni Dr. Doralyn Dalisay kung saan pinag-aaralan nila ang mga marine sediments para sa potential antibiotics. Samantala, ang CND3 o Center for Natural Drug Discovery and Development naman ay ang nagsisilbing katuwang nito na kapwa pinangungunahan ng ating mga certified expert at balik scientist. Patunay lamang ito ng mga kamangha-manghang produkto na maaaring mabuo sa pagsasama ng dalawang sangay ng siyensya at pagsasama ng kaalaman mula sa dalawang siyentipiko.
Ang role ko sa Tuklas Lunas project na to is ako yung project leader. So I lead the chemistry side, yung purification, yung identification ng compounds. And then Doralyn does the culturing of bacteria. Kung sa scientific projects, sabi ko kanina, complementary yung expertise. Kung sa akin, chemistry, kay Doralyn is biology. Ganon din sa relationship ng mag-asawa. Yung kakulangan ng isa ay pupunuan ng isa. Hindi na sasabihin mong kulang ka, hindi na kita gusto. So pupunuan nyo, and in that way you complement each other's professional career, and at the same time yung personal private life nyo napupunuan din ng each other.
Kaya hindi mabigat. Hindi mabigat whatever you do in your career dahil sinusuporta ng iyong partner. So as a husband and wife, we have that dynamics. We really support each other. Kaya kung ano yung problema ng isa when it comes to yung career niya, nandyan yung isa. And so we can solve problems right away. Hindi na mabigat for each one of us. And kung nandyan kami sa bahay, we talk also a lot of things in all areas of topics in life.
You will notice na pag gising sa umaga, minsan after the morning prayer or after or during the breakfast, may mga scientific questions na kami for each other. Minsan, driving to work, ang pinag-uusapan are scientific questions and potential answers to these questions. However, hindi naman parating ganon. We allocate time for personal matters. Nagdi-date pa rin kami.
Support one another in whatever anything that you do. Support one another. Give your partner space so that kasi kailangan din niya yan. So give that person space to complete whatever he is doing, and support, trust, and have fun.
Personal relationships, whether it's between scientists like me and Doralyn or for non-scientists, always boil down to the same issue of gaano ba kalakas ang pagmamahal niyo with each other. Kasi the challenges ng relationship remains the same. It doesn't depend on your career or your profession. Again, uulitin ko, yung nararamdaman nyo sa dito is independent of your career or your profession. So what's important in the relationship is keep the relationship going and keep
that fire burning.
Tunay nga na ang pagmamahal sa iyong kabiyak ay ang pagbibigay ng walang sawang suporta. Kaya naman patuloy lang sa pagsubaybay dahil panibagong kwentuhan na naman mula sa mga certified expert ng ating bansa ang ihahandog namin sa inyo sa susunod na Miyerkules. Ako po si Jel Miranda at ito ang Expert Talk.